Good morning. This is Greg Dixon, your fun investing host for Breakfast Investing Challenge. And today, I'm going to just go over what the challenge is. Again, this is the first week after the first week of the challenge, and going to take a look at Bonnie's results so far. But the main idea of this is that regular weekly investments in something that generates returns compound interest on that investment can grow significantly over time. And the reason it's a breakfast investment is I've run this idea that if you invest the cost of a nice breakfast, which is I'm using the number $30, which could be a low end breakfast for two or a nice breakfast for one, depending on your taste and where you're eating. And the idea is that it can grow. So um, the idea here is that you can help. Posted an article this week about boosting your family fortunes, really, or creating some future freedom for your family members by inviting them to join in this challenge. That starting with you, and then if you have siblings or um, nieces and nephews, other people in your family who could use some help and want to have some fun investing, learn a bit about how compound interest works, then they can join the challenge. So I've started with my wife, Bonnie, and set her up with an account. And I've also put out an invitation to her siblings and nieces and nephews to see if they want to join. So the idea is that they would join the challenge on Bonnie's team, and each one of them can invite friends and family. So that's how that goes. So we started with Bonnie last week. I went to do it live, and then I realized I needed at least $100 to get started. So that basically the challenge is $100 to get going in the platform, which is Polar Tensor, and then go from there. But before I get to that, I'm just going to show you the landing page. If you're interested in joining this, you can join for free. You just basically what'll happen is you'll get a link to join on, hop on to this live every Saturday if you want to have questions, or you want to have share your results, or you want to um, just to have fun, have a conversation, ask questions about how to get the money in, how to get the money out, all that kind of thing. So the landing page for that is this. So that's actually at breakfastinvestingchallenge.com slash join. If you go to breakfastinvestingchallenge.com just without the join, then you see a number of posts. I'm putting out one or two posts a week on various related topics for this, and just going to go over and let's take a look at Bonnie's account here. So this is her Polar Tensor account here, and we started it. I started with just I think it was about $119 that I put in. I transferred in, um, and then this week. So how Polar Tensor works? It's an AI neural network driven trading application that trades the main cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, ADA, Solera, and a few others. And it makes micro trades during the week. It trades from Monday to Friday, and you can see if you go. Let's see. I'll go to the no, 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 dun, dun, dun. Go to the trading page. And while it's actively trading, you can see the trade scrolling along here, and then it shows you the percentages. So this week that was 1.39% on Monday, 1.35% on Tuesday, 1.09% on Wednesday. Thursday was also pretty good, 1.18%, and then 0.1% on Friday. So I've been day trading or attempting to day trade with mixed success, and this Friday is consistent. Like some days are just harder than others, and you may not appreciate this at the moment, but uh, earning percentage even more than 1% a week is really pretty good. Like you can really grow that, and I'm getting about 3% a week total. And that's what Bonnie's getting here. She's at a low tier, so she gets less of a share of the trading pool, but that'll improve over time. And the way this works here for the uh, for building a family or getting a network with friends is there's a mechanism for transferring it. She doesn't have any money in to transfer, but if she joined, let's say her niece joined, and she wanted to help the niece get going, she could transfer in $100 to their account. She doesn't have the 100 in there yet, but that is the way it works. Um, I'm just going to go back here. Um, go back to StreamYard. Take this off. So my account has. I'm not going to show it to you because it's the same idea. It's just the numbers are higher. I started the week with $8,000 in active trading, and then it grew just over. Well, actually, maybe I should show that there. Let's go. Do, 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 do. I just remembered I was going to do something. Oh, I might have to sign in again. Okay, just bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves, as they say. Ding, 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 ding. So this is I started using Polar Tensor 8 weeks ago. And let's see here. Okay. So share this tab. And I will just check in to see if you can see it. Nope. Okay, put it up on the screen. All right. Okay. So I started this account basically 8 weeks ago. I put in $100. I've been putting in money ever since. I've been putting in about $1,000 every month, and this is my return so far. I in the last month I earned just over 1,022, and I've got it set so the money automatically gets put back into live trading, so it compounds. At some point, if I need the money, I'll just not get it out and I'll transfer the money out. And then since I began, I started with $100. It's now at 1,215. So yeah, it's getting to be a decent return. Let's see what's on the trading page. And there we go. So basically $279.50, 59 cents last week. And yeah, current trading week. Okay, let's go. So, oh yeah, the other thing why I need to go back here is I wanted to show you what I'm doing is I'm going to buy a breakfast for Bonnie here. So I'm going to do transfer funds and to Bonnie Dixon here, and I'm going to transfer $33 into her account because that's basically there'll be some fees, and I think of it as a $30 breakfast plus a tip. So it's transfer there. Okay. And now we should go back to see if we can go back to Bonnie's account, and it should be there. Okay, share this tab instead, and hasn't arrived yet. Okay, there it is. All right, so I got $33 there. I just transferred over, and then I'm going to add it here to live trading, and I'm going to put in $33. And so that basically ends up being is $29.70 into her active trading account. And done. So basically right now, if we go back to the home, it says she has $152.46 that's actively trading for this week coming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back next week, and we're going to see what kind of interest she gained on that, and go through the process. Going to keep on adding um, $30 into the account and see how it grows. So anyway, if this is of any interest to you, join for free. You can learn more, a couple of articles there at breakfastinvestingchallenge.com, and it's free to join. You don't have to even put in any money in there. You can just tag along and watch what's happening. I think you'll really appreciate how well this works if you decide to join it. Put some money in and try it out. But anyway, meanwhile, have some fun, and talk to you next week.